Lights out and away we go into turn one. An interesting way to start the race from Codemasters, and lag galore as we manage to just about get underway. Zingy takes the lead in the Grand Prix as Wesley Caspers goes to the inside. Slight bit of contact as they go off the circuit, but Zingy leads the way at turn one, and Wesley Caspers into P2. QKS drops to P3 after not getting the best start in the world. And then we have Geiser in P4. Great start from them. Sven Idem maintains their P5. Cisco right behind here, looking to try and make some moves. So they got Caspers guy right behind. Nifo makes 2 positions right off the line as they go side by side with PJ. They're still going to try and get it done, but PJ goes off the circuit, has to back out a little bit too late on the backing out situation, but they managed to make the move. And yeah, PJ has to give in the end, and unfortunately they've made a mistake on exit, and that is not going to suppose they've got to be a VSC surely. Zingy currently on the hards, everybody else on the hards until we get to Cisco and Egapro, who are both on the mediums, both Astons, looking at the same kind of idea. PJ unfortunately having more issues despite making that pit stop. We have Nifo actually, who's going to have a go on the inside, now to the outside line as they go into Casio. Casper Sky still trying their best to fend off the move, but it's not enough, and Cisco will take it, and that's PJ retiring from the session, and that is their race done. Bit of a mistake for Sven. Cisco might be able to gain here if he can get on the throttle smoothly. Oh no, that's a big crash as Geisler goes round, and that is surely a safety car. That is QKS losing positions as they've had an issue under the safety car. Don't know what just happened there, but that's going to be QKS in P8, and Sven Nidem and Nifo switch positions as well. When's he going to go for it? We know what he's done in the past. He's already gone for it. Okay. He's gone for it and caught Wesley Caspers completely napping as the Aston reacts well to Wesley Caspers, but it's not good enough for the Alpine, and the Alpine's going to get challenged into turn one if they're not careful, spamming the ERS, trying to use everything they possibly can into turn two. Wesley Caspers will maintain that P2, but it's not good enough as he will now lose the DRS range to Zingy. Wesley Caspers losing the position to Nifo already. Nifo is an absolute madman. What is going on? So QKS is out. QKS is out on their exit of the hairpin. That is the Mercedes driver not going to be completing any more laps, and that is another safety car. Safety car will be deployed. This once again isn't the best timing for a safety car to be deployed. However, okay, and there goes Sven's wheel issues once again, and that is now them out of the race this time. Yeah, that is a shame. There is a reason for that. They didn't just bin themselves in the wall, so they won't get a penalty for it. Zingy hasn't gone for it yet. I thought they might have done, but no, they haven't. Now they've gone for it, but Nifo makes a mistake, and Wesley Casper's going to get compromised. Nifo's made the mistake. I don't believe it. He's made the move before, but Nifo was going quite slow, so I don't know if that's legal or not. He doesn't gain the last advantage. He has to let the position go after all, and Casper Sky is now going to be in P3. I don't believe it. What a start. What a shame for Wesley Caspers. He had to return the position, otherwise he would have got a penalty. Nifo makes a mistake and Wesley Caspers is out. I don't believe it. They're still in the race, but after a perfect restart, it's not gone well. I don't know if contact will occurred there, but that's that one done. As that Cisco's actually lost a few positions if they had to make a recent pit stop. I don't know. They haven't gone into the pit lane. I think they've just lost a couple positions. So that is an interesting one. Cisco is, a ghost car. They've left the session. I don't think they've actually been lapped. I think that's a bit of desync. They actually are in P5. Hopefully they can rejoin and gain that position back, but that's not good for Cisco. Oh, no. Caspers is round. I don't believe it. Wesley Caspers is sitting in a P4, trying to catch up to both Astons, as that is Igapro making a mistake, exactly what I was fearing. Wesley Caspers will not need to make the overtake as Igapro gifts him the position. What a shame. They're staying out as Zing goes in, so they are going to go for that overcut. By how many laps? I guess they could try and push it to 2. If you leave it at 1, it's not really going to be that much of an advantage. Although it is Suzuka and it's quite a high tyre wear circuit, Nifo goes into the pit lane 1 lap later. So they're confident going 1 extra lap would be enough, or they're just trying to not lose too much time. We will see Nifo exit the pit lane now. There you go. Back on the throttle they go, but such a difference in straight line speed as Zingy, of course, is already warmed up. Nifo, be careful on the exit. Make sure you react nicely. They do. They keep it together. So well done to Nifo to spot that the tyres would be cold, and they're going to try their best to catch up to Zingy. But look at the difference. They've lost over a whole second, maybe a second and a half, maybe even more actually, as Egapro is fighting the position to go for the lead. They'll be right behind it. Zingy's actually struggling. You can see the flashing light as they struggle for ERS. Egapro not struggling for ERS. The grip advantage will be significant for Zingy here. If Egapro can get smooth onto the throttle, they might be able to get down the straight. With all that ERS, they might be able to challenge here. I don't know if they would feel it necessary to do so, but Zingy right behind. He could get pressured. He's going to get pressured into the braking zone. It's going to be possible, but no, Egapro backs off. He's going to take the racing line, live to fight another day. Let's see, can we get the first DRS overtake ever around Japan? I think this will be the first ever overtake in league racing history in the 22 game, and it will be. Right now, if it goes the way it's going, we'll have Zingy taking the win, and it'll be 6 different winners in the first 6 races of the season, and that would be pretty impressive. For Nifo's hope, he tries to break, or not break that record, stop that record from going any further, and he wants to try and take another victory, and that would be 2 on the bounce, of course. Nifo does catch about 2/10 to Zingy. So that's brilliant news, but Zingy does now get ahead of Cisco. Cisco will give the position up. Nifo will take the position, go slightly wide, as Cisco, annoyingly for them, is going to retake the position. Nifo makes it back ahead of the ghost car of Cisco, and they are once again catching to Zingy. I don't know if Zingy's pushing here or if they are just maintaining the gap. They've once again now got 2.1 seconds. So they're really, really good on the exits, and that's no secret. Zingy, we know, is very good on the exits of corners. He does like to brake early and accelerate very early and get an amazing exit. But ERS, he is lacking a little bit on. So yeah, I guess they could be pushing here. Nifo, are they lacking on the ERS side? Not so much, so they might be waiting for the last few laps, and I'll tell you what, the last few laps are on their way. Nifo going to try their best to catch up to Zingy on the final few laps of the race, but at this stage it's going to look very, very difficult. Zingy wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Nifo will take P2, and Egapro is going to cross the line to take a P3, their first podium in a while, and that's 2 podiums in a row at Japan. Zingy takes the win for the Japanese Grand Prix. Nifo will take P2, Egapro in P3. Wesley Kasper's in 4th with the fastest lap, followed by Kasper Sky and Cisco in P6, finishing off the grid. Then we have Sven Nydam DNFing, followed by QQS Geisler and PJ earlier on in the race.